Reapers Underground. We hope you survive.
Yeah, the devil's work is definitely never done because I'm so busy. Welcome to another edition of Reapers Underground. It is Thursday, which means I am kicking off your motherfucking weekend, and we are gonna have a blast. And especially tonight, because there is chicken grease in the air. And we are here with special guest Seth Holbrook, actor and producer extraordinaire. And we are going to be delving into his career and all the cool things that he has coming up. And so glad to have you. And before we get into all this insanity, we're going to take a quick commercial break to our brothers over at My Sublime Prince. Check that shit out. That's right. If you have a penchant for horror and you want to wear the gore, you have an idea, go and check out Nick Horn over at My Sublime Prince, and he will make it up for you and probably deliver it to your fucking doorstep. He's excellent. Awesome. So definitely check them out. And there is like a buffet of comments out here. This one I thought was the funniest. Somebody named Welcome D Sleep. Says, damn, Killer Cock censoring this interview. Never, because I don't give a fuck. I am the most censored podcast online today. Facebook has a war with me. They never stop, but I never stop either. Like the dead, I keep coming back to life. But welcome everybody out there. I love you all, beautiful demons, so much. You guys are fucking amazeballs. And this is the time to share this shit out anywhere and everywhere there is a horror lover, especially indie horror, because we have the great Seth Holbrook with us today. How are you doing, my brother?
I am doing fantastic. What can I say? A little bit of baked, a little bit of roasted, but hey, I'm like a killer cock over here, right?
That's right. Because, you know, you can fry them, you can dice them, and they just keep pecking.
They do. And that's one hell of a big pecker, let me tell you.
Man, it feels like it's been fucking a century since I've seen you.
Yeah, it has. It feels like it. I mean, it felt like when we were filming this down here in Texas, here in Waco. I mean, when you guys came down here, it was great. It was awesome. I'm so glad you guys showed up. I couldn't believe the outcome of the people who showed up and helped us out. You were there. I mean, folks, there's a fight scene. Let me just say that between Pecker and your host. Truly, yeah, there's a fight, and you're gonna think it's fucking phenomenal, and it's funny as hell. You're gonna love this. I mean, we even have people from like Circus of the Dead. I mean, you know, Parrish Randall, he plays our sheriff, man. That's badass. Like, I did not believe we would actually get him. It's like, dude, this is so fucking phenomenal and cool. I love it. And just everybody in Waco decided just to come and help out. I mean, yeah, we're known as, you know, what is it? Oh, the Waco Branch Davidians, David, what was it, David Koresh and all them, but now we're known as the land of Chip and Joanne. And it got really, really cold, really seriously, and really boring. So when we're making this movie, like it's Saturday morning, and it's in the city park, you see all these people jogging and running, and it looks like your typical, hey, I love life, don't you? So do I. And then you see like this heavy metal gang of people just coming out of a van and just like, let's make this fucking film. And they're like, what the fuck is going on? They're seeing people running away from a monster chicken. I mean, it's great, and there's like blood, guts, oozing, people, body melt. I love it. It was great. It was a great Sunday. It was a great Saturday. The kids came out. They had blood on themselves. It was family. I loved it.
See, a family affair. You want to come to a fucking fry off.
That's
You've got to
right.
make sure that those chickens come back to rip your face.
Fucking A.
It's so fucking funny because I just remember stepping out just got out of my car. I mean, it's a little bit early for this devil to rise from a casket.
That's true.
And I was like, I don't know what to expect. And suddenly people just start looking and looking, and they're staring at me. I'm like, hi.
I felt like you would kind of remind me of. It felt like Elvira, Mistress of Dark, when she goes into the town and everybody's just all, like proper and clean cut and Southern Baptist.
Yeah.
And then they look at her. That's how it was with all of us, especially they're like, what the hell is that? It's like, oh, hi. Yeah, I'm the person in your nightmare. I'm real, by the way.
Oh, my God. This is what the satanic panic warned us about.
Oh, no shit. Oh, I love
They're
it.
taking over the daylight now.
Oh, it was great. Yes, we found ways.
Oh,
We're mainstream now. We don't stay in our basements anymore and play D&D for hours. Well, okay, some of us still do play D&D for hours and stay in their basement. So yeah, exactly. But the point is we got out in the sun. We know how to talk to people now.
Yes, we're even more dangerous.
Damn right.
But seriously though, man, what let's take it back. Let's take it back. So what got you into horror initially? Whether it was a particular film or what drew you in to the world of horror?
Curiosity, of course, for one. I was always fascinated with the dark, especially because it scared me, but I didn't know what was out there in front of me. So I wanted to go, curiosity killed the cat. But, I'm not a cat, so thank God the curiosity didn't kill me. But I almost did. But normally, I would read Edgar Allan Poe books as a kid growing up. School, yeah, I'm a boomer. I was born in 79. So, yeah, Gen X all the way. So, and then my mom and my father, they're the ones who got me really into it. My mom was into like Elvira or the late night talk shows and stuff like that, and horror movies like Svengoolie, like I said, Elvira, Joe Bob Briggs. I mean, I've watched him since the movie channel, and there's a funny story about that. My father, he's from up north, so he was from the bigger cities, and he would always go into the drive-ins or he'd go to the Grindhouse on 42nd Street and watch all those movies. And then, well, when he finally had, me and my brother, and I was old enough, he had a friend, he had a little evil spawnling, so he showed me all those. And then certain days where paychecks weren't that as good, or we couldn't go out and do stuff, well, we always had something together as a family. We'd go to the local drive-in, and in front of us would be, of course,
experience, man. There was nothing like it. You could get an angry Handy J and watch your favorite horror movie all at the same time in the privacy of your car.
Bingo. Hopefully my mom and dad didn't do that while we were turning around watching Basket Case, what we weren't supposed to.
Right. That was back in the days when our parents would put the pillows in front of our face and be like, nope, hang on. I'm going to fast forward through this.
Dude, like I can tell you, this is what it was. The drive-in theater, it was a double feature. I think my brother was 5 and I was 7. And they were showing like Time Bandits and Baron Munchausen.
Time Bandits was bad.
2 great movies. Yeah, at the drive-in. But the thing is, I've seen them a billion times, so we were still watching them. And, my mom made snacks and stuff, saying sandwiches, finger sandwiches, and sodas and stuff. But I turn around and my brother's like, and I'm like, what? Why is that coming out of the basket? I turn around and you just, for basket case, and it's like, what the hell is this? My dad is like, turn around, you can't see that yet. Yet means when my mom's not there, and then we can go back and see with my father.
Right.
So they showed basket case, and we were watching this, and we saw like the last 5 minutes of it, where the brothers are fighting off, and then he falls, into the movie. And then all of a sudden, the double feature comes on, and there's these couple at a beach, and they're just relaxing. One goes out to get firewood. And what do you know? I fell in love with the movie Maniac.
Oh,
Joe Spinell, baby.
woo!
God bless that smutty man. God, I hope. Oh, man, I wish that motherfucker was alive.
Awesome.
Oh, he's like one of my heroes when it comes to horror films, especially in the low budget scene. Behind the scenes.
He had that look. Like when his eyes bulged out of his fucking head.
Yes, and the funny thing is,
we were going to get fucked up.
Yeah, he could get any woman he wanted to. That was the weird part. People saw him as like, these are my friends. And he was hanging out with Playboy, bunnies, dancers, and everything. I mean, yeah, he had the money, but the point is, he was such an honest person. People liked hanging out with him.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's what I loved about that. And when I saw that, I couldn't believe it. And that's when I got into horror movies. And then one Halloween, late at night, Joe Bob Briggs was showing of course, everyone's Halloween. What is it called? Night of the Living Dead. I'm sorry, I was babbling there. But the original Night of the Living Dead, which is public domain. So I watched it, and that's what got into me. Getting into zombie movies. George Romero, bingo, right there. So, Kyler, and then I've been stuck in there ever since.
I love your energy.
Yes,
that's awesome.
I've been there ever since, man. I have not left. I love where I'm at. I like what I'm doing now. When I went to film school and stuff, I wanted to be, I want to be a film writer. I want to be like Quentin Tarantino. I worked at a video store. I wrote scripts and stuff. And then when I realized the older I got, I was like, I don't want to be Quentin Tarantino, man. I want to be me.
Just be yourself.
I like I like feet, but not like him. I mean, come on. But I mean, and then the grindhouse scene. I mean, that scene was just so magical. It felt like you're going into a place where you're not supposed to go, but guess what? It'll be okay. I'll guide your hand. And like the Crypt Keeper or some type of low budget, like horror host or hostess will show you these films, and then okay, it's done. Go back to the real world. I'll see you next midnight. It's on Friday the 13th or something. And that world was just magical to me. I loved it. So, like I said, I've been stuck there ever since.
That's half the reason I started my podcast, almost 6 years ago, was my love for the horror hosts. For me, it was, growing up in Ohio, so we had Superhost, we had Son of Ghoul. When I got to Son of Ghoul, and then I found out about Ghoulardi, and they started showing his reruns, I was like, this is the best fucking thing in the world.
Yeah.
Because, you would get their little fucking, sketch comedy and then those films. I'm like, well, people always tell me I'm funny as fuck. So why don't I do that?
Fucking A, dude.
Lore. But the thing is, I wanted to highlight the independent scene.
Yes.
But all art, because that's where it truly lives. That's where the passion lives. And, from everything you just said, I mean, that just nails it right there.
Yeah.
So, it's those smaller films that really grabbed us. People just don't realize that the staple films that were coming out in the mid to late 70s and then obviously going into the 80s were all independent films.
That's right. That's right. And they showed it, and it's like that in the theaters, especially like in the movie theater. Like, okay, it's like, okay, we'll say like, okay, Star Wars or Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, or Indiana Jones. That's playing in the theater. Well, right next to it is like Space Raiders, a Roger Corman film, or
From the Deep.
Yeah, exactly. And Humanoids, or what was that other one that was really Blood Beach? Right next door, and you're like, wait a minute, they're competing against these big budget, these big budget, movies, for producers and studios, and you're like, yeah, that's where it came from. They used to do that, and now it's actually coming back in a way, and I'm loving it.
It really is, because people are so disenchanted from Hollywood. They're like, every time something scary happens, it's either PG-13 with jump scares or we're remaking old shit.
Again.
And it's like, don't fuck with a classic. What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Oh, everything.
Oh, but it's
where people are more afraid. People are more
my asshole.
Yeah. Exactly. More people are afraid of this noise than they are of the monster that's behind them or in front of them that kills them off. They're more afraid of the loud noise and then the violin. Like, oh, what was that? And then when they see them, like, oh, I'm not scared. And then they go back to their phone, and you're like, I'm trying to watch the movie. You know, it's like I can't stand it. A Blumhouse is pure definition of this. I'm sorry, they've made some good stuff, some, not much, but dude, I'm telling you, there's not many of it. Like, we really didn't need another Halloween movie. That first one, that new 2019 one, that was okay. Yeah. I liked it. She got him back. They should have ended it. That's
right
it.
There.
Right there.
And I actually just read something recently that when Blumhouse approached Jamie Lee Curtis for that film,
mm-hmm.
they said that this was just a standalone. You know, there's not going to be two more.
Right.
And she was like, sure, I'm on board. Great.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh, we killed it. So guess what? We're doing another one.
Oh, God. Halloween. Oh, my God. What was that? Halloween Kills? Remember, hey, guys, remember tonight at 6 o'clock. Evil dies tonight. Pass the word. Evil dies tonight. 13 minutes later. Evil dies tonight, guys. Remember, it's like, is this a Kager? What's going on? Evil dies tonight? Okay, cool. I'll be there 5. That's what it sounded like. And I'm just like, oh, my
organizing a protest.
Right. And I get it. They were trying to, you know, show reality, like, you know, with, okay, this is what's actually going on in social commentary today. I get it. But the point is, you burned it into the ground, man. We just don't care about it anymore. We just want to see Michael Myers fuck people up.
Yeah.
And then Jamie Lee Curtis saves the day. That's all we wanted.
Exactly. We just wanted to see Jamie Lee one more time as Laurie getting the ultimate revenge. It was so well done.
It was.
Then they decided to beat it to death.
God damn.
As they always do.
They got Dr. Herbert West's serum and reanimated it over and over and over and over until he can't reanimate anymore. Leave him alone. How fat it was
when they did H2O. I thought H2O was fantastic.
Same.
If we could have left it there.
But no, they had to get Busta Rhymes to say trick or treat, motherfucker, and destroy him.
I'm going to give you the kung fu.
The kung fu.
And I'm going to stop. That's when it kind of got silly. And then it became almost a grindhouse film.
Yeah. And then
I'm going to fucking kung fu Michael Myers' ass, and he's going to go down. But we're going to do it all online.
So Busta Rhymes turns in the show enough and kicks the shit out of him. Who's the master? And beats Michael Myers. Him.
Now, that is something I would have wanted to see. Show enough from the fucking Last Dragon.
Yep.
Shows up to save the day. I would pay through the nose to see that.
I would. I'd give up my child, and I don't even have kids, but I would give up my firstborn for that. Just to hear him say, he picks up Michael and says, who's the master? That's all he has to say. And I'm like, that's right. He's got the glow, baby.
I was going to say, and the glow comes.
Yeah, and turns red glow, dude, and just boom. And then it's over. And then Jamie Lee Curtis just goes out of the and she just shows up out of the door still like, you're like, thank you. Who are you? And he just turns around and goes, the master, and just walks away. And then the music starts and then credits roll and it just ends. He puts his glasses on.
Perfect.
That's it. Perfect ending.
Actually. Damn. So going to
I've got tons of stuff like that. Like in my head right now, werewolves versus wrestlers. That would be a good one. Mm-hmm.
Just let me rip some of those wrestlers up. I think.
Oh, absolutely. It's just
because, you know, I love doing creature roles.
Same. They're the most fun and like I said, growing up. Also, my background on my mom's side. My mom's Mexican. On my mom's side, Mexican, and my dad's side is Irish. But on my Mexican side, I would watch those luchador movies, those Santos or La Marascas movies growing up because my grandma and grandpa watched them, and they would fight the vampire women or the werewolf children, you know. And They could do it. They could redo it today, man, with all those wrestlers that they had on. What was that one called?
Get
No, but
anybody from WWE shit.
yeah, but they own it all now. So it's like, but get like
Well,
Mexican wrestlers from Mexico and just sign it up. If not, get Jack Black to show up as
I was
Nacho.
just about to say Nacho Libre would be perfect for this.
Yeah, Nacho Libre versus the Werewolf Man. I mean, it'd be funny. Jack Black and he wrestles them. I'd watch it. You'd watch it. We'd all watch it. Come on, man.
Oh shit. I just realized that unfortunately we are not live on the Reapers Underground page. So if anybody could check for me out there to see if anywhere on Facebook if it's showing. If it's not, you have to click on the profile pic in order to watch it from Facebook. Again, see, censorship. That's what I have to say to you. So you went to film school.
Yes.
So was the desire there more to be behind the camera, or during that time did you fancy yourself in front of the camera?
Yeah, exactly. That's a great question because I finally figured it out. When I went there, I wanted to go to film school and, and I wanted to be an actor. I want to get my name out there and do everything and maybe do some in the back. But the more I understood the technical aspect and the behind the scenes aspect, I was more intrigued because I was like, wait a minute, just because I'm an actor doesn't mean I have control. As a director, writer, producer, and all the other stuff behind, I had the narrative. I can show you what you wanted to see or what you need to see. There's a difference between what the fans want and what the fans need. So
yes,
I can show you. But I love that stuff. So I wanted to be behind the camera, and then that's where I found all the, like all the Italian horror films from my roommates and stuff like that. Bava, Flucci, all those guys, Argento. I mean, these guys were awesome, and I was like, how come I didn't even know? But it took me a while because living in Waco, it's Texas, it's Southern Baptist Bible Belt. It was hard to get these type of movies unless you went online or you went to Austin to get them. So yeah,
I've been hearing a lot about Austin being a hotbed for actors.
It is now. The way Austin is now, it's like it's the new Hollywood. Everyone goes to Austin now.
Yeah.
Everyone goes.
See, they've been saying the same thing about Nashville, Tennessee.
Yep, same thing with Nashville for music and everything. It's just weird. In Austin too, in Texas, there's no union law. There's no Teamsters. There's no SAG or anything. It's you pay. They pay you as you work. So you get a flat rate, and then boom, you make the movie, and then of course no residuals or anything, but you get your name out there. So that's why a lot of people like filming in Texas, I guess, because it's cheap.
Right?
No interest, no nothing, no residual checks, no anything.
Oh, that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
So, definitely one of the things that I found was really fucking cool is the fact that not only did you produce Killer Cox, but you also act in it. So you're able to flip roles seamlessly.
Yeah.
As far as the movie making process.
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
I love it. I tell people this. I'm on the spectrum. Yes, I was diagnosed. I have ADD and I have autism. But guess what? I don't handicap it. I weaponize it. Boom. Boom. Yeah, that's what I say. I did it. I had ADD real bad. I was one of those kids. I was never disrespectful to anybody, older than me or whatever. I always showed respect, but I could never stay in my seat. But I could get my homework done. I get everything done. Can I do this? Can I go do this? Can I do this? And growing up in a military family, I was a military brat. We went from, place to place to place. So my dad's job, he was a Marine, so he was a sniper, but he was also a DI at one time. My mom was in the Navy, and she was an operations specialist, radars and stuff like that. But looking at their jobs, growing up like that, you saw guys and girls, okay, this. And they did 2 or 3 jobs at a time, no excuses. And I guess it just kind of rubbed off me. And then I that's how I think now. So it's like my day gig, if I'm not doing movies, bartend, and that's just the perfect right there. I can make 3 drinks, 4 drinks, see that person over there. Hey, you need another Scotch double? I'm on it. Hey, don't worry about her. She'll call you back. Just drink right now. Shit like that, But That's just how my brain works. And I could just do that in a heartbeat. And then the majority of the people who I looked up to in the film industry did the same thing. George Romero, of course, I said, Tom Savini. I mean, come on, he's one of the big names. Produces, directs, writes, stunts, special effects. Robert Rodriguez does it all as well. Like I said, Quentin Tarantino, Eli Roth. I mean, one time James Gunn did it too. Everyone did. And all the films that, like you said, you and I watched growing up, they were all those guys. So it made sense. So I'm kind of used to doing everything on my own. But if I had like a big studio behind me or money behind me, I'd feel like, okay, guys, what do I do? No, I just sit here. Okay. Do you not? No. Oh, okay. I'll just sit here. That's how I feel, man. I feel like I'm not pushing my weight. I got to do something to show people like, hey, I am loving this thing. This is my dream. This is, my passion. I want to show fans this. Like, this is what we've been wanting for almost 20 years of horror films or genre films in general, whatever they like.
Oh, absolutely, man. I could not agree more.
Hey,
and I also think that, actors are more effective when they realize how this could look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not necessarily tell the director what to do, but to make suggestions.
Yeah.
Because when you're aware of that camera shooting you,
yeah,
you're like, okay, so this would look really good. If you're aware of that environment, I think that makes the movie process that much easier.
Oh, absolutely. I'm definitely one of those. And like in our group, with James Carnes and me and everyone for when we make our films and stuff, we like people to tell us, how would you feel if this like this? And like, okay, let's shoot this one. And then let's shoot the way you said you wanted to try it out, and we'll work it together. And it like you said, it builds character and perfect. And not only that, it builds trust and faith in each other within the scene and and on set. So nobody feels left out, or nobody feels like you're just a talent. You're just here, say the lines, and then go, and then and then I'll pick up when I need you. Go to your trailer. I don't do that. I was never on a film set like that. I never wanted to be on a film set like that. I had many friends who were like that, and they said I got out of the industry because of that. They're just like, it just wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth all that, paying my dues, and then people belittle you at the same time while you're trying to make it up there. Like, no. That stops with me. I don't like that at all. I don't need bullies on or offset, whatever. It's like, you can go over there, like, go to timeout. Like you said, go to timeout. Go to there. Nurse Ratchet will have her pills ready for you. Okay. So yeah. Don't make me call Pennywise.
Yeah. That is something that runs rampant through our industry.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately. So how are you kind of, getting past that?
Well, what I do is I like to talk to people, like when we first start a scene or when we're first meeting everybody. If you have any suggestions, let us know. By the way, I'm not just the boss on the film or whatever, or an actor on the film. I'm also your friend. I'm your family, film family member. You need anything, you let me know, and I got you. And I will be here. We share notes, compare it, and then we move on and we do the scene together, 50-50. I want to make sure it's a team effort and everybody is included. Everyone, one way or another, whether it's just somebody like, hey, can you move that over there, or move that rock over there, or move craft services over there? I'll be right there to help you out. Kind of like the whole John Candy aspect. Like, everybody said he was the nicest guy on set. When he wasn't in front of the camera, he was behind the camera, helping people move stuff, lighting, asking somebody, hey, you need a cup of coffee or something, just the little things. You'd be surprised how much that means for somebody who is scared, or maybe this is their first time, or they're just really quiet and they just want to help out. Now, if it's those method actors, those De Niro's ones and stuff like that, and then they're in their own world, I'm like, okay, whenever you're ready, let me know, and I'll get you personally. So that trust happens right there. I know how to talk like certain people, and then action, good, awesome. Anything else? And they're like, okay, you're still in character. I'll come back later. But blow it off, stuff like that. That's how I would feel. I would want to be. So it's happening to me, but that's how I would hopefully the situation would be. So
definitely, so super important to be able to read people's personalities.
Yeah. I it's not playing to their vanity. It's just like, just be honest with them and they'll be
No,
honest
not
with
at
you.
all.
Yeah, just be yourself. You don't have to make up something that's not really up there. Just tell them who you are, what you're trying to accomplish here, and it's just a passion project. It's not, hey, stud. It is not. That's it right there, folks. Right there. That's the T-shirt. That's the moneymaker right there. We were gonna call it I was gonna call that Redneck Rampage Volume 1, but unfortunately there's a video game series about that. But like I said, I'm there for you guys. I'm your student counselor in high school who never did anything, but but the kids would be like, you know what, that guy's cool. He never got in my face. He was always there for me. That's how I feel. I'm just there for you guys. Let's make a movie. Let's make people laugh, and let's just have a good time for 2 hours or an hour and a half. They don't have to worry about the real world, and then come into our world, and then they can enjoy themselves, and then go back to reality.
Absolutely, man. Humble as fuck, always in the
Always.
underground, let me tell you. What were some of the challenges on making that first film for you?
Oh,
With
first of all, like anybody, independent filmmaking, you need money. So going to people, talking to people, telling them about the project, and hey, can we have your money, please? We can make this movie. Well, we'll give you a percentage, all that good stuff. And we did. Like I said, unfortunately, the restaurant that I worked at before, it got shut down because of just costs and everything. So the people who helped us with it, they had to shut it down. But they were so awesome and great, and I miss it all. It was the first time ever. I just told them about the storyline, and they're like, "Sure, we'll put money in it. I'll make a movie with y'all." And I'm like, "What? No fucking way! Yeah, you want to film here at the restaurant and the bar? You can too." And I'm like, holy shit, we have, and James and I were just like, oh my God, this is awesome. This feels like an Ed Wood movie, but this is awesome. I mean, how the hell is this happening? So we had our place and everything. And we were actually going to do a side project if that restaurant was opened for the weekends, where we were going to film our monster show that we were doing. Bub and Eggard, the drive-in. Yeah. We were going to do that stuff and have like a little cave and set up, and, but unfortunately, like I said, tariffs, everything, it depended. I don't want to go into that, but it costs a lot of money for a local independent of restaurants on their own. They don't have corporate money to back them up. So things got cost a little heavily, and unfortunately, they lost their restaurant. But I still love them. They're still there, and we're still there for them. So I can't wait. You guys are going to like it. Like I said, it was just that. And then when it came to places, we were actually kind of impressed that they let us use Cameron Park, where we filmed everything out there in public, like I said, the restaurants, and then other places as well, because I guess everyone was just tired of the Chip and Joanne clean, DIY, home garden network bullshit that they wanted. They wanted to be more. So
that's really a snooze fest.
It is, dude. It's, folks, this is what it is. You go to a silo that used to be corn silos back in the 60s. I'm telling you right now, because I'm from Waco, and then they were shut down for a long time. Then they put some spray paint and said, "Hi, how are you? Yes, I have $1 million in my pocket, and guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to make something that you can't afford." Well, we have Twinkies and cupcakes for $47. T-shirt,
I mean, kudos to them for the market.
Yeah. Don't make me wrong. Hey, they got the people that they wanted. They got the suburban women of the SS, whatever I call that group. Oh, this is nice. I love this. Oh God, oh, bless your heart. I'm like, don't bless my heart, lady. You're the last person who gets to bless my heart. I mean, and they're just like that. Higher the hair, closer to God, that type. So when the next generation, and then all. It's true, but when we had all the Hot Topic kids, and we had all the Spencer's Hot Topic kids and all them telling, man, I wish hey, well, we're making a movie. And then, like you said, they all came out and they were all like, oh my God, what is this? And half of them are theater kids or visual aid kids, or, and they want to get in the industry. And I'm like, well, let's be their Paul Rudd. Let's be their Jack Black. Let's be their hero, man. Come on. Let's go in there. Let's be Texas version of Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. Let's lead the charge, And that's what we're trying to do here, So
there's
they have something
legacy there. Just in general, because
a lot of shit's happening in Waco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I showed up before, filming on that Saturday, I was wearing a Texas Chainsaw Massacre shirt.
Oh yeah.
And I went into a gas station to get some, some chew and some liquor. And
was Goober
the people behind the counter were like, "That's a fucking great shirt that you're wearing." And I'm like,
yep.
"Oh,
thank you."
Well, thank you.
That's one thing.
Like, that's what we're all about here.
Yes. That's one thing about Texas. It doesn't matter if it's red or blue. If it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, we are all united behind Leatherface and the Sawyer family. The family is Saw. Saw is the family. Everything. We are behind Leatherface and everybody in the family. That's our hero. That's our guy. New Jersey has, up north New Jersey, what was it? They have Jason. Then you have Illinois. You have Michael. You got Freddie over there, and then in Texas we have Leatherface. And he makes badass, and we get to eat. We have barbecue. That's one thing Texas loves too, barbecue.
You have Buffalo Bill too.
Buffalo Bill. Oh yeah. It rubs the lotion, otherwise it gets the hose again. No, places put the fucking lotion in the basket. Oh God, I love Ted Levine. That West Virginian accent of his, man. Oh my God. Damn. Ugh. But that's how it is. Like you said, in Texas, everybody loves Bubba. Everybody loves Leatherface. He is family. Everyone's like, he'll kill us, but guess what? I'll let him through the door. Why? He's family. He's Texas. All right, makes sense. So yeah.
He'll be fine. Just put him in the corner. He won't.
Just put him in the corner. Put him in the corner there. No, not next to Hitchhiker. Oh, his brother. But I'm telling you, man, it's true though. Like you said, Texas Chainsaw. I mean, that's one of the, and that's technically kind of like the first slasher. Everybody thinks it's Michael. Actually, it was Leatherface. That film came out in what, 70?
I have told
75, I think.
Times it was 74.
74, right after Vietnam. Boom. Right after Vietnam, they brought the war home, and that's what shows in these type of films. Yeah. You have you had like those Vietnam what do you call it? Like vigilante movies that they had back in the day, man. The war was there. Now they bring the war home. All the Death Wish movies were like that. What was that one?
People were used to seeing the carnage.
Yes.
The fucking, blasphemous, like candy. It's like, okay, people are like moved by this. They are shocked at this. Well, guess what? Let's shock them with some, something closer to
shell shock. That was the one. Yes.
Like, look at the house down on the left and go, not going there.
Not going there. No. Okay, well, we bring the family together. We'll go on vacation. We'll get away from it all. We'll take the RV and we'll go through Southern California and Nevada. No, you won't. I'm not going to the Hills Have Eyes world. No, thank you.
No. And there's
Papa Saturn and all them are there in Jupiter.
There's this weird family that is like 6 or 8 houses down, and everybody in the neighborhood talks about them, and they think they're like so weird and up to no good. I mean, that's the Sawyer family. And I think that's why it was so huge of a success. But
like you said, because people like that
budget.
Yeah.
And it was raw. And
yes,
that's what audiences love.
People thought they were actually watching people dying. Like, this is like a snuff film. Should I be watching this? Is this real?
It's like, did somebody in Japan make this?
Exactly. Oh God, the guinea pig experiment. Don't call Charlie Sheen. Don't let Charlie Sheen know. He'll call the cops. Even if he is doing a bag of cocaine in the bathroom, he'll still call the cops.
Right. I was not in that film. I was just a producer.
Yes. Dude. I'm just saying, but like you said, man, and those grindhouse nasties, man, when those video nasties came out and people were watching this shit, us as fans growing up were like, oh man, we're eating this. This is so good. Oh man, what's this one called? 3 on a Meat Hook. Yeah, I'll take one of those too. Great movie, by the way. I highly recommend that one too. And then of course you would have like low budget, but still like more brighter for fans, like the original Swamp Thing. I always go to that. Very gory, but very comic booky and awesome. And you get to see Adrian Barbeau's boobs. So I was happy with that.
The attraction. to me
Yes.
was the comic book kind of like feeling.
Yeah.
And of course, Adrian Barbeau.
Ugh, hell yeah. Fine wine. Fine wine.
Without a doubt. So
And I gotta tell you this too. You probably don't believe this, but Hal Holbrook is actually a distant cousin in my family.
oh, okay. Nice.
Yes, I show pictures and everything, but yes, I normally don't talk about it a lot because, well, I'm going to use him. But no, but yeah, people like Hal Holbrook. Are you related to Hal Holbrook from Creepshow? Like, actually, he's my dad's, I think, dad's second cousin, but something like that. But my dad went through the ancestry thing, and Hal Holbrook's on there, and I'm like, what? Creepshow? Hal Holbrook Creepshow.
Badass.
The Fog. Magnum Force. NCIS. Yes, Hal. I'm like, oh my fucking God, it's awesome. So now I kind of go, okay, so horror was in my blood this whole time.
The whole time.
Yeah. Love it. A little side note, I don't make it a big deal. I was like, yeah, that's cool, but hey, it's lineage. I can do it, so I can claim it.
Absolutely. So with that rich horror in Texas, blood,
Yeah.
how did the community, the horror community, take to you when you brought the Killer Cox idea to the public?
They loved it. They loved it. James Carnes, writer and director and producer, he had the idea and set it up, and then it just went from one place to another, and then we just started talking about it, and then boom, it happened. I mean, it was so perfect. I mean, we weren't even thinking about doing this. And it just like one day we were just talking about it and bingo, it happens. Then, okay, we got to do merchandise, t-shirts, hats, beanies, which we still have on our website, folks. I highly recommend it. As you can see, I love this. You folks will not, we have it all.
Well, as a matter of fact, D Sleep Time just purchased a Killer Cox beanie. As we've been live.
Thank you very much. You're awesome. You're stupendous. I love you. I wish I could deliver it for you, but if I did, you'd be scared that I'm at your doorstep. So both ways you'd win. You get your beanie and I get that, and I get money for the next movie. But thank you for that purchase. Like I said, man, I've had people and fans. I even had old ladies at the restaurant I used to work at where we filmed our movie at, and I told them about it. And they have t-shirts. I'm not lying. I gave them shirts and hats. And these are like old grandmas who look like Barbara Bush. And they love it. They love it. Yeah. They just, where'd you come up with the idea? And then I tell them about, no one's ever made a zombie chicken or, Killer Cock, chicken movie before.
All we had was Critters and Gremlins.
Critters, Gremlins, Snakes. But Snakes on a Plane, Cocaine Bear, Crack Coon. No chickens yet. So we did one, and boom, it happened. We got lucky, man. And the funny thing is, the community of Waco, especially where we live out in the boonies, everyone has chickens. So it's something that they can relate to. Like what happens, how you feed them.
Say, even if you're like, wear your trousers, above your belly button to make yourself look all prim and proper. Everybody nowadays is like, oh, I have to have my own chickens to get my eggs. So you already have a connection there.
Yeah.
D says, in case anyone's watching that doesn't know, where is the best places to find you, Seth, and updates on Killer Cox?
Just go to Facebook, our Facebook channel, and just Killer Cox. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the chicken coop, the whole thing right there. As you can see here, it says right there, the movie poster right there, Killer Cox, right there. Can't miss it. That's the t-shirt poster and everything. And find me, Seth Holbrook, SETH, I'll be right there and I'll let you guys know and I'll put you up there front everything. So, and we're on Instagram, and then we also have our own website, Cerebus Productions, LLC.com, I believe. And you can find the t-shirts and everything. There is a link in it. So from our Facebook page, you can go right there to it. So,
hell yeah.
And we have a lot of, like, besides yourself, a lot of other celebrities, other guest appearances in it as well.
Yeah.
So I just can't. I want to tell people more about this, but it's just like, oh man, like I'll tell you one. Like, you all know that the one who's playing Paul, my father in the movie Paul, is Frank Fidel from Street Trash and Spookies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got him in it as well. And I could not believe that for a split second. Like, oh my God, Street Track, the guy himself who made this everything. I mean, this is awesome. And now he's working on his new Spookies 2. That's actually going out here soon. Oh man, to be some of that, man, to be in one of those films, dude, or to that caliber. But like I said, I like working, man. I like getting to know people. I like PR, man. I'm a social butterfly, I guess. It's my drug. So what? Exactly, brother.
Same.
Uh-huh.
You were definitely the belle of the ball at
Thank you,
the
yes.
concert that you guys went to, and that's really what excites me the most about this
Mhm.
business. I mean, I love acting. I love bringing these characters to life, but when I get to mix with the horror community and somebody goes, "Hey, I saw you in Attack of the, Corn Zombies or Grind or, Red
Yeah.
Hunter series," whatever the fuck it was, I'm just like, "You saw that?
I know, isn't that awesome?
Awesome."
It feels good, folks. It's just thanks,
It
man. I
really does.
appreciate it.
There's
Like,
no better feeling in the world.
yeah, to me, I feel like I've already made it, but in my mind, how I feel like I've really made it is when I finally autographed that first 8x10 at my table to a fan. It'll be, and it's just like, here you go, and a free selfie, all that stuff. That's how I feel it's going to be awesome. Like, I did it. Oh my God, I was this kid like years and years ago, and now I'm, I'm on the other side now, and it's a circle of life. It continues on now. That's awesome. I love it.
Well,
So,
I mean,
yeah.
and this is a Reaper's Underground exclusive. Seth will be in an amazing horror short in one of the lead roles for Stagnant. Why don't we talk about that for a second?
That Aaron, oh man, oh God, he's such a cool cat, dude. I can't believe I got that, and he just told me like, dude, I need you to do this, and you will be like, yes. He's our special effects guy, man. And he's like he is a brother. I love him so much. He is so awesome, and his style and his technique and everything, it just matches. I love it. I'm so glad he's part of our group, and I'm so glad, like all of us, I'm so glad that we found each other. It feels like a fellowship of, like a fellowship of the ring or whatever, but like a fellowship of misfits who finally got together and used all their powers to conquer the world. It's like, okay, we're not evil, but we're not bad. We're not good neither. So it's like, but we're all together for chaos, and it's just awesome. So I'm really looking forward to this short, actually. Just get it out there. I love acting. Folks, hire me, please. I'm cheap, but I'm fun. Yeah.
Our philosophies are not that much different. It's like,
That's right.
To play this character, well, just make sure that there's some bourbon and a floor to sleep on.
That's it. That's all I ask, man.
I'm good to go. That is all I need. I am not a diva.
Exactly, man. Just feed me an M&M once in a while. I'll be in my corner, drinking my bourbon. I'll be okay. That's all I need. Thank you. Aren't you hungry? I had an M&M. That's craft services. All right. Well, where'd all the money go? It went to the movie. Duh.
Absolutely. And of course, the great Aaron Markham is also Mortimer Deadfellow of the Horror Barbecue, and of course, Dusty Bottoms on the goddamn program. He is a multi-talented, beautiful human being, undead, of course. And the fact that you are working on that is absolutely amazing. And I believe I'll be doing something for that as well. So another thing that you and I get to do together. And I was thinking about this earlier because obviously, I'm working on my first film that I'm going to be making. And I could see you and I working as a duo somehow, somewhere down the line. I think that would be incredible. Because I am crazy. I am nuts. I am Ozzy, incarnate on film. And I think
love it.
Our energies would work really well together.
Bring it, man. Hey, I don't care if the cash is there. Let's go have fun. Let's do it. I'm down. Let's rock and roll, baby.
Everybody out there in the Black Flame universe, it's not about the money. We don't give two fucks about money. I mean, yes, we have to put gas in the car. We have to get a plane ticket, or we have to do this or that.
Hear that? We got to get liquored up. But other than that, we're good.
Exactly. Feed us a meal once in a while. I'll take a fucking Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
No shit, man.
Just
give me a pound. Hey, I'm from Texas, folks. Give me a pound of ground beef or brisket, whatever, and I'll cook up something quick. Boom, we got food. There you go. Leatherface style, Sawyer style. So yeah.
Absolutely. And that's the thing about Texas that I love so much. There's no, man, I don't want to really like shit on any other state, of course.
No. Everyone has their own.
The horror community is amazing.
Yeah.
But I have to say, Texas is special. It is very, very special in the horror community, which is why next weekend,
that's right.
You will see me and, of course, my undead brother from another undead mother. Mortimer Deadfellow will be at Cult Classic.
That's right.
Are you going to be there?
I'm going to try everything I can in my power to be there just for a day or so. But yeah, the thing is, we didn't get a booth or anything at the that was already, I guess, taken out or sold out. I don't know the specs, but I will do everything in my power to show up, to be there, to see you, Mortimer, and everybody else. And Parrish is there from our movie.
I can't wait to see him again.
Yeah. It's like, it has to make sense. I mean, and if I show up, I might show up as Billy, just clean cut.
Man, it'll be like a reunion.
Yep. Yep.
I would love that so much.
Absolutely, man.
I don't get to Texas enough.
No.
And I need more excuses because I didn't realize that many people really dug me down there.
Dude, I'm telling you, you are like, it's like, ever looked at him like, is he in a band or something? I believe he is. Oh man, I bet he's. And they say, and I had one guy said, I bet he fucking plays guitar like. I bet he shreds like Dimebag. He probably does shred like Dimebag.
I was the drummer.
That's still good though. But everybody thought like Pantera type of like a Cradle of Filth / Immortal with like the Pantera combined together.
Oh, sure.
That's how they saw it. So it's like, yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah, trust me. A lot of kids in Texas, they love us. And now that this is mainstream, this is no longer a dark hobby, like in the basement where we were called, we were ridiculed in the 80s and called, the F word, fag and all that stuff as a kid in the 80s. Like, you look stupid, and all that bullshit. Not anymore. Now we're making the money. We're making what your family wants to your kids want to see. Our faces are on those t-shirts now. You're welcome.
Well, and I also look at it like this too. It's twofold. We inspire.
Yes.
We inspire the generation of today to want to be involved in this.
Yeah.
I see that already because there's a fan of mine and fellow actor colleague, Cody Tudor, and his younger brother, who just graduated from high school, is like on his third film.
Oh yeah, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
independent filming, man. You don't need a studio. You don't need a studio anymore. You don't need to go to a niche school. You have the programs. It's free. It's right there on your computer. People, connect like we're talking.
The iPhone.
Yeah, I wish we had this when we were in the 80s and 90s, man. This would have been great.
Goodness.
I mean,
all we had was these like ginormous camcorders
that's it. And did you go to Sundance, or did you go to like Stanford, like in California, like all the other directors went, or Columbia or New York for stage? And I'm like, no, I didn't do any of that. So I went to film school, an elective school in Dallas, Texas. That's where I went to film school. They showed me the basics behind the camera, in front of the camera, and then I took it from there. So, and
that's what it's all about. If you have the vision, I always call it the eye.
Yeah,
that eye that literally can see things happen before they do.
Yeah,
it's like you can direct. Call me crazy.
Crazy, but it's true. It's not hard to tell the story. It's scary at first. Yeah, just tell the story and just be honest with yourself when you're telling the story. Don't do what these producers or these people say you have, like, well, we're giving you the money. We need you to do like this and this. Like, then get somebody else. You want money? Then stay the fuck off and let me make my movie and then I can get you rich so you can get money. Okay? Stuff like that. That's how it should be. But everybody always bows down to, studios, monies, and all that stuff. So that's why the independent scene is big again. I mean, for God's sake, there was a guy on a YouTube, Markiplier, and I'm dropping names, but he had that what is it called? Iron Lung horror film, and it was #1. And the studios hated it for him being #1 in the box office. He beat Sam Raimi's what was that one when they're on an island? They're stuck on an island. That new movie. It was a new horror film. It was In and Out, but the point is, you beat Sam Raimi. Nobody does that.
That's kind of hard to do.
It is, but Markiplier did it. And he's in the Guinness Book of World Records for having the most blood in a movie. And I'm like, haha, challenge accepted now, Mark. So, but that shows you that.
Have to go with Guts.
Yes, Guts. There you go. And Terrifier. We'll go there. Everybody loves the clown. Everyone loves David and David and what do you call it? Leon? All of them. Damien, everybody. And now anytime they're out in a movie, they're #1 all the time. And they control their movie, their studio, their movie, their money, their time. And mainstream Hollywood hates it. And I love every minute of it.
They do. Because they want to monopolize it. They want the kudos.
Yeah. They want that. Yeah. They want that ad. That idea. They want it all. True. Like when I tell folks, hey, you know that like the Terrifier shirts and all that, like you see those right and Hot Topic and stuff. Guess what? That doesn't go to a studio. That goes straight to Damien Leon's pocket. That's his. It's not a studio's. It's theirs.
And it goes to fund the next project.
Exactly. I'm actually looking forward to the final one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm looking forward to the final one. Yes. And then hopefully one day. That's one of my goals, man. One day is to work with David Howard Thornton. We're pretty much the same age and everything. And he's really cool. I've met him many times. He's badass. He's fun. He's cool. He's very passionate with his fans. He loves his fans. Everything about it. And with him loving independent filming, yeah. And like I said, he's going to be in the new Circus of the Dead 2 with Billy Pond's guys and Papa Corn and all that. So I'm like, holy shit! Art versus Papa. I want to see this shit. If but it's still in my mind. That'd be badass. So,
absolutely.
And it just shows you how small the community is, man. I mean, and once again, if we're gonna go with horror, we got to talk about mainstream. Look at the Oscars. We represented the Oscars, man. A witch and a vampire at a juke joint in Jim Crow, Southern United States. Won Best Pictures and Best Movies. In the 80s and 90s, you wouldn't even see that ever happening.
Nope.
But I was so impressed with it, man. I was like, wow, kick ass, guys. Now, a horror movie can be a movie that tells a good story. Oh, it's good enough? And put it up there. It doesn't matter who's star power in it, how much money they spent, what studio did it. If it tells a good story, and it's boom, and you're dived in deep into it, you got it. It's there.
And that's what it really comes down to is the storytelling.
Yeah.
I cannot say that enough. I don't care if it has the CGI ability, AI ability, whatever goes into some of these bigger, like multi-million-dollar films.
Yeah.
Dude, if you can do it for fucking $1,000, or you can do it like Josh Wynn, who did Not There on $800.
No shit.
You know what I'm saying? You can get a great film. It's the story.
See, and I'm working on a fan film. Well, I'll tell you all this. A fan film would love to do that with. Yep. A fan film I'm doing is a Splatterhouse. Splatterhouse has not been made into a movie yet. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And this should be, you got a heavy metal soundtrack. You've got guts and gore galore. The guy looks like Jason Voorhees, but it's a heavy metal kid, like a Hot Topic kid. Yeah. And his girlfriend gets taken away, and he goes up against a doctor, a mad scientist called Dr. Herbert West. It's right there, people. Come on. And this has not been made yet. I'm like, I got to get on this, man. So I'm writing the story for that one too. I would love to see those grotesque monsters that look like the Deadly Spawn. to be in that type of movie. I love that shit. Oh man, visceral, gory, oily. Like, I don't want to be in this world. Like when people see this movie, like, I don't want to fight these things. I want them to come out of the movie theater thinking they're dreadful. They're scary to go in the car. Like I don't feel good. Like I don't want to go home. Like I gotta go home and watch a Disney movie. Put on Kittens. Do something. That's what I want to give people. Dread, atmosphere, making them think twice of seeing these movies again. But for some reason, I got them, and they got to see the next story and the next story for it. My wife, she loves David Howard Thornton. She hates Art the Clown. She is legitimately scared of Art the Clown.
Did she see Springboat though?
Yes. We saw In a Violent Nature too. We saw that one too. That was good, but man, I'm tired of the walking. I get it. It was good, but the point is, okay, there's more walking in this than there is Lord of the Rings. And it's only an hour and a half. The blessings were great, but the thing was flat out, she hates it. She hates Art the Clown. She's going to see the final one because she's there to the end.
You have
but
to.
Flat out, it's just, David, you did your work, man. I'm not lying, dude. When it comes to Art the Clown, my wife is scared shitless. She said she kept dreaming about it to the point where it was late at night and I was working. I wasn't at home. And she turned to her left on her side, provisional look. She could have sworn she saw somebody, a clown with a garbage bag walking, through the stairwell. And she goes, and I'm like, oh my God. Well, has it gotten you that bad? She couldn't go to sleep until I got home.
The most cosplayed character in horror history.
Yes.
Fuck off, Ghostface.
Exactly, man. No offense.
The Clown, everyone.
Exactly.
Art the Clown.
Dude, he's the new Art the Clown. It's Art, I guess you would say Ghostface, but Art and all of them, they're the next generation. They're the new Freddy, Michael, Leatherface, Jason, Candyman, Pinhead. This is the next icon. And John Carver, Thanksgiving. He's getting a sequel now. Eli Roth, they gave him a franchise. So there you go. You've got your next guys coming up. So hopefully one day I'd like to be part of that or have something of that caliber to be like that.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Mm-hmm. And we're going to take a quick look at the Killer Cox teaser because when you look at a chicken, you may never look at it at the same ever again.
Killer Cox will puke on you. What's two stoner egg farmers to do? Killer Cox, what this madness? A meteor hit wacky Texas. Pick it up. Killer Cox mutated and mean. Chickens turned into killing machines. Killer Cox, the feathered freaks. Here comes Big Pecker with his sharp feet. Pick it up. Killer Cox, they all must fry. Or we're gonna cock-a-doodle die. Killer Cox will puke on you. What two stoner egg farmers to do? Killer Cox, now you're green goop. Just when you thought I was safe to go back in the coop.
Can't wait for this to come out.
Same. You folks are gonna love it. I'm telling you, man. I'm so passionate and happy about this project. I love it. And it's taken a while for us to get together, but then I remember other movies like Phantasm. Don Coscarelli talked about it, saying his movie, first one, Phantasm, it took just as long. So don't let it go. Don't rush it. Just do it and do it. Just get it done. So I'm looking forward to this, brother. It's going to be a treat for everybody. You're going to love this movie. So the way I describe it, Tucker and Dale meets Tremors. Except take away this graboids and put Killer Cox. There you go. You're going to love this shit.
Definitely. And we look forward to seeing you in Stagnant as well. I think you're going to elevate that entire short, which is part of an anthology.
Yep.
If I remember correctly.
Yes, an anthology series. James Carnes is doing one of the stories as well. I had a story written up and everything, but it was really bad timing for me at the moment, unfortunately. So I'd lost, like I said, my job was gone. Had bad tidings happen in my family recently, so I just need to reconnect. And Now I'm back and it's like, let's do this. So let's get this out there and let's kick some ass, man. Let's fucking conquer, as I always say. Let's go out there and conquer, man.
Yep, absolutely, man, because your charisma, your passion for this genre of horror, I can definitely see you going very far. And like I said, I could definitely see you getting into the world of The Contract.
Nice. Nice. Please, I would love to do this for a living. Oh, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would do this for free every day, but man, I got bills to pay. But other than that, I want to be in this world. I come on. I would love to be like, what's his name? Vincent Price. That's the guy I look up to the most when it comes to horror. Like, he was walking Edgar Allan Poe. He was literature. He was story. He was everything.
Yes.
So that type of characteristic, charisma, Jeffrey Combs, that type of guy, Brad Dourif. I mean, you've got all these. I mean, hell, even the late great Bill Paxton in his 80s, in the 80 movies that he did before he got mainstream. All those weird, obscure films of the 80s were great. I love that world.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it has been a blast having you on the show. Thank you so much for taking the time to sit down here at the Underground and kind of, taking us through your journey. And we look forward to seeing more of what you do next. And I feel like the future is bright for you. There are shining stars that have been yet to be discovered. And I feel like you are definitely in that echelon. So where can everyone find you?
Folks, you can find me on Instagram. I'm at Sethicus0480. That's capital S, one word, Sethicus0480. Or you can find me at Facebook at Seth Holbrook. And I'm right there. You can't miss it. I'm the weird looking one that's got the picture out there in the front. And Killer Cox, just when you thought it was safe to go back into the chicken coop. We'll be on our Facebook page with a link to all of our stores if you would like to purchase something. It would be really nice to go for the next movie. That's right, folks. This is going to be a continuing saga.
Absolutely, man. Just a wonderful talent. And I look forward to working with you in the future. And
same, brother.
Out there in the Black Flame universe, you have been amazing, as always. Demons and addicts alike. But don't forget, tomorrow night, the Horror Barbecue is going to give its synopsis of Smile. It's going to be insane. So definitely check in at 8 p.m. CST for that. And then, of course, if you are ready to sin in epic fashion in the great indulgence of life, check us out on the goddamn program with a whole new list of fuckery. Because this world is insane and it only gets more crazy. So tune in for that. But thank you so much, Seth. Man, I'm telling you, you are going to go very far in this industry. What is your lasting message for everyone that has shown up for you tonight?
Get out there, folks. If you're a fan of any genre or any piece of any period of any time or whatever, and you want to tell the story, just do it. We want to see it. We want to enjoy it. And don't let the naysayers say, oh, you can't do this, or why are you going to do that? They quit. They quit. They didn't want to do it. And that's why they're trying to keep you at their level. No. You rise above. You can do this. It's like Rocky's saying, it doesn't matter how hard you get hit. It's how hard. It doesn't matter how hard you hit. It's how hard you get hit and you get back up. That's what winning is. And guys, you are winners. Don't let anybody tell you different. Fuck the haters. All right.
Humble as fuck always, because that is the underground spirit. We don't stop. We don't quit. It doesn't matter if somebody says, no, you can't. Yes, we can. And
no, that's right. I didn't hear no bell ring. Let's go. Come on, let's do it. Yeah, exactly. And hey, We'll be there to back you guys up. You can always believe in us. We're there for you.
At the end of the day, we will always bring you the best films possible. Thank you again so much, brother. It has been an absolute pleasure. And, well, tomorrow is Friday, and it is the last day of the grind for some of you.
Mm-hmm.
The main thing to remember is fuck what anyone says. If they try to take you down, you give them the finger, and always stay heavy.
Thank you for joining us on Rebirth Underground. Stay tuned for more from Black